Hi guys, Inside Gamer here, and today I thought I would do a recap of Wrath of the Lich King. More specifically, what's been going on in the raiding scene during the current expansion to the World of Warcraft. So I'm really excited. I don't know about you guys, but there's been a lot of competition for those top spots, and different from the last expansion, the Burning Crusade in the original game, where there was maybe one or two or just a couple of guilds that really dominated the raiding scene, and we're seeing some of the same tendencies today, but there's a lot more competition and there's a lot more top guilds showing off, showcasing some really high-end raiding each tire. So there's just more and more guilds that can really give the top guilds a push. So yeah, I just want to do a quick recap of the what's been going on in the raiding scene during this last expansion. Keep in mind, I will exclude 10-man content. I will only be focusing on 25-man content, because that's sort of the thing, the difficulty that defines how good of a guild you are. Since 10-man is a lot easier to assemble, and it's just a lot easier in general. So let's get started. Wrath of the Lich King started off with tier 7, which was Naxxramas, and this is not on WoW Progress, but I believe I remember, and I've read it over at Nsidia.com. Check it out down here, is an awesome site. I'm not there every day, so I believe Nsidia finished with 17 world's first kills. I'm not quite sure about this, correct me if I'm wrong, but Nsidia was the first skill into the 25-man or heroic difficulty of Naxxramas, and they picked with them 15 world's first from Naxxramas in 70 gear. They were just so quick. I believe there were 20 people, 21 raiders in Nsidia, which did Naxxramas 25-man in 70 gear. So big prop, big applaud for Nsidia. And I believe they took the world's first Obsidian Sanctum and Knife Eternity. Correct me again if I'm wrong, but I believe they did. And Method actually picked up the 3 Drakes world's first achievement, so big rats to Method. And Nsidia and Method actually faced off in Battle of the Best in 2009 or 2008, I'm not sure. There's a lot of things I'm not sure about, but stay with me. And Nsidia came out on top. It was a race in Uldor. I'm not going to talk a lot more about that. And then we have Uldor, probably the best raid of Wrath of the Lich King in my opinion. It was big, it was epic, there was a lot of competition, there was a lot of crazy, insane achievement, and a lot of really hard kills like I'll go on, and Yogg-Saron on Zero Watches, which I will come back to. But Nsidia still keeping on top, placing first with 6 world's first, Stars following with 2, and Promotion with 1 world's first. If any other world's first went to any other guilds, I won't mention them because I'm basically focusing on the top 3. Excuse me if I don't have the top 3 for Naxxramas, but I've got the top 3 for Uldor, and that is Nsidia, Stars, and Promotion. Stars picking up the Alone in the Darkness, which is considered to be the hardest achievement in Uldor. It's doing Yogg-Saron with no watches whatsoever to help you bring him down. And Nsidia getting the world's first Algalon, and also the Descent into Madness, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, to kill General Wessex and Yogg-Saron as the first guild in the world on heroic difficulty, also known as 25-man. Promotion just got a bunch of world's second, world's third kill, falling a bit behind but still keeping on top of their game and showcasing a lot of good rating and ending on 3rd place. Other guilds from the tier 8 was Nsidia on first, obviously Stars, Promotion, followed by Paragon, Method, Inner Sanctum, Refugee, IROD, AOD, I'm not going to try and pronounce that anymore, and Vigil, and Fusion. So those are the top 10 guilds. Props to all of you. There's a lot of European, 1 US, and 2 US, 3 US, and 1 Taiwan guild, which is Stars, which I think blew all our mind with ending on second place. So enough about Uldor, let's move on to 12th Grand Crusader, which was a bit of a boring raid in my opinion. There was not a lot going on, and one guild especially dominated due to the fact that the people over in the US actually get this content 24 hours or something, one day at least before Europe. So promotion ended with 8 world's first kills, or these are not only boss kills but also achievement kills. Achievements achieved, and Insidia ending on second with 1 world's first. But Insidia did get the attributed mortality, which was considered to be the hardest thing in the World of Warcraft at the time being. But I think promotion got the Earth, Wind and Fire before Insidia, so they were ranked first. So promotion and Insidia sort of sticked out in TLC. Other guilds that did well in TLC was Juggernaut, Inner Sanctum, the Zenith Clan, Eternal Reign, Wrath, Last Resort, Might, and Memento. Alright, so moving on to Ice Crown Citadel, which was obviously the end of, or not the end, but almost the end of Wrath of the Lich King. People were really excited. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Stars? Is it going to be a promotion? Is it going to be Insidia? Is it going to be For the Horde? Who's it going to be? And Paragon came out on top, killing the Lich King himself for the first time ever in the World of Warcraft on 25-man heroic difficulty. Paragon ending with 5 worlds first, and no For the Horde and Insidia got any worlds first in Ice Crown Citadel. So Paragon really staying on top of their game throughout the entire course of Ice Crown Citadel, and ending the expansion pack on top. So yeah, props to Paragon, and For the Horde and Insidia falling a bit behind, a couple of weeks with the kills. There's a lot of problems for some of the guilds, but congrats to Paragon for ending Ice Crown Citadel on top. Moving on to, and they also recently killed Lich King without the Rinse buff, or Hell Screams buff, or whatever it is, the buff. They did it without the buff, with 0%. And Ruba Sanctum, I won't go too far into. Promotion ended first, then Adept, then For the Horde. Adept, if you didn't get that. For the Horde, Paragon, Vodka Stars, IROD, Set Sail for Epic Fail Method, and a Blood Legion, which by the way killed Lich King on 10-man for the first time in the world. And the top 10 list in Ice Crown Citadel, which you may want to know, is Paragon, For the Horde, Insidia, In Extremis, the Zenith Clan, Starth, Wrath, IROD, Promotion, and Adept. So there you go, the top 10 guilds of the last tier in Wrath of the Lich King. So a quick recap over the top 3 world's firsts, or the guilds that received the most world's first kills. And Syria really finishing Wrath of the Lich King on top, which around 25 world's first kills. Yeah, Promotion following with 9, and then Paragon with 5. So Insidia really showing who's the superior guild throughout the course of Wrath of the Lich King. And in my opinion, Insidia will finish first. I think Stars will finish second on my list, and then Paragon for doing a great awesome job in Ice Crown Citadel. So there you go, the list. Where I'm going to put it. So that was the recap of what's been going on in the raiding scene in Wrath of the Lich King, and hopefully we're in for some amazing fist fighting among these top guilds. We've got Insidia, For the Horde, Paragon, Promotion, Stars, all coming back in Cataclysm to duke it out, and hopefully I'll be there to watch. Will most likely be so. That was it for Wrath of the Lich King, and I hope we're all looking forward to Cataclysm, and see you guys in my next video. Bye. Quit the camera.